So down to the paddock now for a paddock preview of today's first race. Welcome to the Jack. It's Monday racing, a sloppy track today. An all-time record high Jack 6 carryover. We kick it off with race 1. I'm track announcer Paddock. I'll be in the paddock for every race today. Today's first race is a 3 life, 5,000, 6 furlong event. And my selections are 7, 8, and 6. This is a wide open race. Juanes Tizagera comes off a 4th place effort, drops a little bit. He's been improving with every start. Continued improvement could land him somewhere in the mix. He's 24-1. To his uncle Carlito, he likes the off track. He was a decent 5th last time out. He's got to turn some tables here. 3 is Poznan. Poznan comes off a nice win in the 2 life. Was pretty quick as well. Poznan's got a shot to win this race. 8-1's a good price on him. 4 is Reward the Miracle. I actually liked this guy when he was 9-1 3 starts ago. He finished 3rd. He's taking a little time off since his last 2 efforts. It's an outsider, a long shot possibility here, 19-1. An interesting horse, in my opinion. 5 is Giles. It comes from Remington via Lone Star. Shortens up here. Giles right now at 7-1. The 6 Maximizer comes off a good 3rd at 5/8. Gets extra distance. That'll help him. Maximizer 4-1. I picked him 3rd. 7 is Tio Perico. He loves an off track. He's got some speed. He ran 2nd last time out. Drops a bit here. He's perfectly placed, in my opinion, to get to the front. He'll be tough to catch. I have Tio Perico on top. The 8 Exclusive Donald comes off a runner-up effort at Belterra. Pretty nice effort there. Exclusive Donald is 7-2. I have him 2nd. The 9 is Joe Kane. He's got a chance here. Joe Kane is 41-1. The 10 Sandlot Sam will have to improve. The 11 Skibbereen's got some early go. He'll have to hang around here today. And the 12 is Cheap Shot, who's an interesting horse here at 12-1. Cheap Shot comes off a 3rd place effort at Belterra. But he's 2 for 3 on a wet track in the top 3. Outside draw, not really a concern for me at 6 furlongs. I could see Cheap Shot doing good work here. He's 12-1. Numerous ways to go in this first race. I picked the 7 Tio Perico at 2-1. I might look somewhere else here. There's a couple long shots I like a bit, and I might take a chance on an off track that a horse like the 4 Reward the Miracle, or a horse like the 12 Cheap Shot might get involved. Good luck with your picks here in the first race. Stand by for your call to the post. Moving on to the track now for today's first race. Exacta try and super wagering offered. We kick off the early double. The rolling pick 3's the early pick 4. We kick off Monday racing. Race 1 is in 5 minutes. Two-minute warning. 2 minutes now to race 1. And now just a minute, the horses are approaching the starting gate. Last call for the early double and early pick 4, 1 minute to race 1. They're at the gate. It's post time for the first race. A dozen duel here at race 1. 3-2 in favored is the 7 Tio Perico. Zagira drew the rail. He goes in. Tio Perico is in line. Uncle Carlito into post position 2. Exclusive Donald goes in. Poznan into post position 3. Joe Kane is in line. Sandlot Sam goes in. Giles, one of 2 grays. Giles goes in. The other gray, Skibbereen, faces up. Just a pair left to load after Skibbereen. Maximizer. Cheap Shot will be the last in line. Waiting for Cheap Shot. Ready for a Monday. Locked up. And they're off. Tio Perico with a good start in the middle. Cheap Shot far outside, and Skibbereen have some early speed. And there's Poznan making a bid for the front. Uncle Carlito's up and on it as well. Maximizer's not far behind. Tizagira's inside of Giles. Exclusive Donald already 5 or 6 lengths off the lead, just in front of Joe Kane at the back of the pack. Continue down the backstretch, 4 furlongs to go. Poznan now emerges with a short lead. Tio Perico is right there. Uncle Carlito is 2 lengths back. He's sitting 3rd. Maximizer in a good spot 4th. Cheap Shots to his outside racing in 5th. Exclusive Donald is next. Moving up on the far outside and gaining ground is Joe Kane. Giles is underway, but he's still about 10 lengths behind. He's just behind Tizagira, and Skibbereen is now the trailer. Sandlot Sam at the back of the pack as well. Now Tio Perico has reclaimed the leader from Poznan, and Maximizer begins to pick up the chase. Reward the Miracle begins to gain ground. He's up to 5th, top of the stretch, and Tio Perico off the corner in charge. He has 1 furlong to go. Poznan continues to give chase. Far outside Maximizer, then it's Uncle Carlito and Reward the Miracle. A final 16th to go, and Tio Perico is still there, and Tio Perico goes on to win. It's Tio Perico. Poznan was 2nd, Maximizer 3rd, Uncle Carlito ran 4th. The judges have posted the 7 Tio Perico first, the 3 Posnan was second, number 6 Maximizer third, the 2 Uncle Carlito fourth, 7-3-6-2 in race 1. Kindly retain all mutual tickets until these results can be posted as official. In the winner's circle now, Tio Perico, 3-year-old bay colt by El Padrino out of Nashon, Pennsylvania bred, owned by trainer Jason DaCosta and Calypso Stable. Yarmarie Correa getting her picture taken aboard Tio Perico in the winner's circle. Second race, no changes. It's coming up next. Exact to try and super wagering offer. Rolling pick 3 rolls on. Race 2's due up. And the first race, it is now official. Tio Perico returned $4.20 to win. The exact $8 even. Trifecta $37.20. First dime of the day, $39.74. Race 1 is in the books. Monday underway. Race 2 live in a concert next here at Jack Thistledown Racino. Ladies and gentlemen, there was a claim in the first race today. The 6 Maximizer was claimed by owner-trainer Ricardo Bailey. So Maximizer now moves to the Ricardo Bailey barn. Down to the paddock we go. Paddock preview time now for today's second race. Race one, we got a paddock pick. Home. Tio Perico went to the front. $4.20 isn't very fun, but it happened. Now we get to move on to race two. And now winners in 6 months for 7,500. Picks here at 534. The one is right into the sky. It comes off a runner-up effort for Nicola Belterra. A little easier condition exists for Ride into the Sky. But he's got a chance here. He's 3-1. The 2 is Salt Mine, who comes off a decent fourth. He's 24-1. 3 Beautiful Game has been knocking on the door after a couple of wins. Beautiful Game has been no worse than third in 5 consecutive starts. A Beautiful Game second today. 4 is Dr. Lee. He finds a significantly easier spot today. He doesn't have to face Hickory Hill or the Cookie Man or Forrest Chatter in this spot. Even Mr. Lightning Boy. So Dr. Lee should enjoy the company in here, and he does love the off track. Dr. Lee right now 7-2. I picked him third. I'm going to go with the 5 CRB, who comes off a third place effort in a starter at Belterra. Barry Swing, who finished in second in that race, is a decent horse. Those Mountaineer starters aren't exactly easy either. Burt's at Caddies, pretty nice horse. King's Reckoning, pretty nice horse. So I think CRB's in a good spot here. CRB's 3-1. I picked him on top. A 6 Got Grit, a runner-up last time out. Water gets a little deeper here. And 7 is the Lone Roo, who's had 1 start off a lengthy layoff. Coming back again today at 6-1. I'm going to go 5-3-4. I'm going to go with CRB. I could see Beautiful Game or Dr. Lee. Maybe the one Ride into the Sky as well. Good luck with your picks here in race 2. Moving on to the track now for the second race. Exacta Tries Super Pick 3 wagering off for race 2 post time in 5 minutes. 2-minute warning. 2 minutes now to race 2. Now just a minute. The horses are approaching the starting gate. 1 minute. We're at the gate. It's post time now for today's second race. 7 arrivals, 6 furlongs here. 2-1 favorite. Number 3, Beautiful Game. Right into the sky as the rail is in line. Here's Dr. Lee. Dr. Lee goes in. Salt Mine is the gray. He's in post position 2. 4 back. CRB is in line. 3 out. Here's Beautiful Game. Couple left to load. Got Grid is going in. Waiting for the Lone Roo. Locked up. And they're off. Slow start for Ride into the Sky. Great beginning here for CRB, who heads off to the front. The Lone Roo has some speed. Now Beautiful Game and Dr. Lee are prompting the issue, and Ride Into the Sky is now up and on it as well. Saltmine second last, and Got Grit is the early trailer, but the 7 rivals are covered by 4 with 4.5 furlongs to go. Ride Into the Sky now emerges along the rail to take a short lead, and CRB is right with him in second. It's a gap of 2 lengths further back. Dr. Lee is third. Another 2 lengths we find the Lone Roo racing with Saltmine. Beautiful Game, Got Grit are the trailing pairs. They hit the far turn, 3 furlongs to go. Ride Into the Sky, a short lead. CRB is right there alongside. Those 2 are together. Dr. Lee's about 3.5 lengths behind that top pair. There's another gap back to the Lone Roo and Saltmine. Got Grit begins to rally. Beautiful Game is struggling right now. He has a ton of work left to do. Top of the stretch. CRB outside claims a short lead. Ride Into the Sky will have to battle back, and here comes Dr. Lee. It's a gap further back now to the Lone Roo in fourth. 1 furlong to go. Ride Into the Sky is game. He comes back and challenges CRB, but Dr. Lee is going best of all, and Dr. Lee now strikes the front with 40 yards to go, and Dr. Lee prevails. Ride Into the Sky was second. CRB finished third. The Lone Roo ran fourth. Judges have posted the 4, Dr. Lee first. The 1, Ride Into the Sky was second. Number 5, CRB finished third. Number 7, the Lone Roo was fourth. 4-1-5-7 in the race 2. Hold them all. And winner circle out is Dr. Lee, a 6-year-old bay gelding by Kodiak Cowboy out of Amanda's Desire. Bred in Kentucky, owned by Siesta Thoroughbred Racing, trained by Richie Zielinski. Louis Rivera rode Dr. Lee to the win. Our third race is coming up next in race 3 today. Exacta Try Super Pick 3 wagering offered. Third race starts the 20-cent Jack 6. The carryover now approaching $80,000. It's at an all-time record high. Race 3 in the Jack 6 on deck. Race 2 official. Dr. Lee, $10.60 to win. Exact at $30.90. Trifecta, $135 even. The dime, $42.28. Early double today at a combination of 7 and 4. It'll return $11.30. Race 2 is in the books, as the early double today's third and the Jack 6 coming up next. So down to the paddock now. Paddock preview time for the third race 2. Impressive performance there from Dr. Lee. A much easier spot today. Not necessarily in relation to claiming price, but certainly in relation to competition. Buckeyes at 5/8 here in race 3. Non-winners at 2 and 12, or non-winners at 3 life. Picks here are going to be 6, 7, and 1. 5/8, the rail draw is usually a good draw, but I don't know if it works for Fire Up the Jet. He lost to Reanimate last time out at 5.5. He's going to have to make an early decision here from the rail. Is he going to go with Reanimate? I don't know if they want that duel. If I was Fire Up the Jet, I would sit second. Hope Reanimate bounces, and if that happens, then Fire Up the Jet would take the lead, get first run. If you want to hook Reanimate early, you're opening it up for many other players in here, including the 2. Obsession's Optimist, who loves the off-track. He's been right there. He was 4th in that Reanimate victory on October 5th. He lost to Fire Up the Jet 2 back. Solid old-timer, one of my favorites. He's currently at 9-1. 3 is Linda's Lock. He would love a pace battle here because he's not going to be part of the pace in this spot. He rallied well to finish 4th last time out on October 6th. I don't know if he can get up going 5/8, though. He's 5-1. 4 is Roll on My Own, who joins from Belterra. Typically, against these Buckeye conditions, the horses here in Cleveland are tougher than those in the Cincinnati Metro. Roll on My Own right now at 5-1. I don't know. 5 is Coney Island Kid. His last 2 have been somewhat lackluster since winning at 18-1 3 starts ago. The 6 Reanimate could not have found a better spot here. This 5/8 should hit Reanimate right between the eyes. 5 for 14 lifetime at the distance. Came off that layoff and dominated on the front end last time October 5th. Certainly a bounce candidate. This is 14 days later. Sometimes horses off that layoff who fire so huge fresh, maybe the second start isn't as solid. But I don't know how to pick that out of the form here. I don't know how to prognosticate a poor performance based on recency. So either you got to feel that way or you don't. I'm going to take Reanimate on top, but by no means in my Jack 6 is Reanimate a single. 7 is Candy Classic. Finished behind Reanimate last time out. Lost to Fire Up the Jet 2 starts ago, but he's always right there as well, and he's currently 6-1. My picks are going to be 6, 7, and 1 on my imaginary Jack 6 ticket. I'm going 4 deep here. I'm including my top 3, Reanimate, Candy Classic, Fire Up the Jet. And I'm throwing in my guy, Obsession's Optimist, as well. So 4 deep for me. I side with Reanimate. Good luck with your picks here in today's third. Moving on to the track now for today's third race. Exacta Try Super Pick 3 wagering offer. This starts the 20-cent Jack 6. The carryover today at an all-time record high, approaching $80,000. Jack 6 in race 3 in 3. 2-minute warning. 2 minutes now to race 3 in the Jack 6. Place your wagers now. Now just a minute. The horses are approaching the gate. Last call for the Jack 6. 1 minute to race 3 and today's Jack 6. They're at the gate. It's post time now for today's third race. 7 Buckeyes here at 5 furlongs. 2 to 1 to go favorites. The 1 to Fire Up the Jet and the 6 Reanimate. Fire Up the Jet is in line. Rolling My Own is ready. Sessions Optimist is in. Coney Island Kid ready. 3 out. Here's Linda's Luck and the Premier Stables Unlimited Black and White Diamonds. Couple left to load now. Reanimate. Looking for 2 in a row goes in. Candy Classic, the last in line. Locked up. And they're off. Awkward start for Linda's Luck. Fire Up the Jet, Reanimate as expected. They both broke sharply, and there they go. And now it's Candy Classic who settles in third. Outside currently of Rolling My Own fourth. Obsessions Optimist just in front of Coney Island Kid. Linda's Luck trails. Fire Up the Jet or Reanimate. No quarter given here. And they're dueling with each other. And Fire Up the Jet now takes a 3/4 length lead. Reanimate is second. They've now put 4 or 5 lengths here on the next pair, which includes Rolling My Own and Candy Classic. And it's about 8 further back now to Obsessions Optimist, Linda's Luck, and Coney Island Kid. So Fire Up the Jet now gets away from Reanimate. Reanimate will have to re-engage. Top of the stretch. It's Fire Up the Jet in control. Reanimate is now second. Rolling My Own is getting closer, as is Candy Classic. Fire Up the Jet there with a 16th to go. Reanimate's trying to come back on the outside. It's Fire Up the Jet and Reanimate. These two started it. These two will finish it. Fire Up the Jet just in front. And Reanimate trying to catch him. Fire Up the Jet holds on. Reanimate was second. Then it was Rolling My Own third. Linda's Luck rallied for fourth. Judges half post the 1, Fire Up the Jet first. The 6 Reanimate second. Number 4 Roll My Own was third. And the 3 Linda's Luck finished fourth. 1-6-4-3 unofficially in race 3. Can they retain all mutual tickets until these results can be posted as official? And I want to circle out. Fire Up the Jet, a 6-year-old dark bear brown horse by City Zip out of Floral Park. A Buckeye owned by Michael Freeman, trained by Nestor Rivera. Hector Barrios rode Fire Up the Jet to the win. Fourth race is coming up in race 4 today. Exacta Try Super Pick 3, Pick 5 wagering offered. Race 4 is on deck. Race 3 now official. Fire Up the Jet, $4.80 to win. Exact $8 even. Trifecta $34.80. This dime $17.48. Pick 3 ending here, $31.40. Race 3 is in the books. The Jack 6 is underway. Race 4 and the Pick 5 due up. Down to the paddock we go. Paddock preview time for the 4th. Race 3, Fire Up the Jet. Took it to Reanimate early. And that move was the move. I didn't like the move at first, but it ended up working out. On to the 4th here. Now winners of a race in 12 months go a mile and 40 yards. My picks here are 6, 3, and 7. The one, as Artek says, first start here on June 22nd was a good third. You'd think he'd get out of the condition quickly. That hasn't really happened with Artek says. He currently is 30 to 1. The 2 is War at Sunrise. Good runner-up. Last time out. He can compete in this spot. He's 11 to 1. 3 is Clyde Park. Came from off the pace, made a big move, kind of flattened out late, finished 5th. He's a win candidate in here. Clyde Park is 3 to 1. I picked him 2nd. 4 is Cottonwood Canyon. He was behind War at Sunrise last time out. He'll have to bounce back with a better effort today. 5 is Moat Tramp. Comes off a 20-length defeat against non-4s. This is probably a better spot here. I like the 6 Slanted Truth today. He went short last time out. He's a route horse. That was that Hickory Hill race, the same race we saw Dr. Lee come out of and win earlier today. He was 3rd for 7,500 against much tougher 2-back. And this is just his 4th start off a lengthy layoff. Those races at Mahoning Valley back in March and April of 2019, those were good races. Tough 7,500 for life, a tough A other than. So 4th start off the layoff here. We're at the right distance. We're at a perfect level as he drops in for 5,000 today. Off track is no problem for Slanted Truth. He loves an off track. 2 of his 5 lifetime wins have come over an off surface. So a lot of positives here for Slanted Truth. That's why I picked Slanted Truth on top. 7 is Robert Sprint's, a good 4th last time out. Had a little difficulty in that race. He's a win candidate as well. I picked Robert Sprint's 3rd. The 8 Barnacle Bill, another win candidate, comes off a runner-up effort at the level. The 9 is Outthink Him, who's stretching out. Outthink Him right now 18 to 1. I like the 6 Slanted Truth. I think the stars are aligned here for a big effort. 6, 3, 7 for me. Good luck with your picks in race 4. Moving on to the track now for the 4th race. Exact the trifecta superfecta wagering offered. Early pick 3s roll on. Race 4 kicks off today's pick 5. Post time for the 4th in 4. 2-minute warning. 2 minutes now to race 4 in the pick 5. Just a minute. They're now approaching the gate. Last call for today's 4th race and the pick 5. 1 minute. In fact, they're at the gate. It is post time for the 4th race here. 9 contestants line up at a mile plus 40 yards. Wide open wagering. 2-1 slight choice. The 3 Clyde Park. The 8 Barnacle Bill right there in the wagering at 5-2. As Artex says, is in line. War at Sunrise is in. Motramp and Slanted Truth have gone in. Here's Robert Sprints. Robert Sprints is now in line. 4 back. Clyde Park moves in. 3 out. The Barnacle Bill is going in. Cottonwood Canyon into post position 4. Just a pair left to load now. Barnacle Bill. Outthinkum will be the last in line. Locked up. And they're off. That's a good beginning there for Roberts Prince, who heads off to the front. Slanted Truth is now racing in second, and then it's Barnacle Bill, who's outside of Mo Tramp. Clyde Park gets to the rail and saves ground now without Thinkum far outside. That's Cottonwood Canyon, who tucks in, and the trailing pair at the back of the pack are Artex Says and War at Sunrise. So Roberts Prince wanted the lead here, and he claims it. He leads it by a length. Slanted Truth is between rivals. Moving up on the outside, Barnacle Bill is right there. And then it's Mo Tramp, who's tucked in behind the trio. He sits in fourth. Clyde Park's in a good spot, fifth, 2.5 lengths from the lead. 3 clear of Cottonwood Canyon, who's currently racing in sixth. It's a gap of another 3 further back to Outthinkum, and another 6 or so back to the trailing pair. Still Artex Says, and at the back of the pack, War at Sunrise. So they continue down the backstretch, 4 furlongs to go. Now Slanted Truth has taken over, and Barnacle Bill is now second. Clyde Park begins his advance. Roberts Prince is right there in the thick of things. Mo Tramp is in that leading bunch, and they have gone about 2 lengths clear now of Cottonwood Canyon, who begins to close in. Cottonwood Canyon is underway. Outthinkum is also putting in a big move. They hit the 5/16, and Barnacle Bill has taken over from Slanted Truth. Clyde Park now moves up into second. Outthinkum continues to gain ground. Roberts Prince and Cottonwood Canyon are there as well. And now War at Sunrise has hit his best ride. He's closing in. He'll be widest of all at the top of the stretch. And it is Barnacle Bill. Barnacle Bill is just in front. Clyde Park will now test him. 1 furlong to go. Barnacle Bill inside. Clyde Park outside. War at Sunrise continues his advance. Barnacle Bill is game. Clyde Park is right there at War at Sunrise, finishing with a flourish. Here he comes, and War at Sunrise blows by them all. War at Sunrise beats Barnacle Bill. Clyde Park was third. Outthinkum ran fourth. Judges have pushed the 2 War at Sunrise first, the 8 Barnacle Bill second, number 3 Clyde Park was third, and the 9 Outthinkum ran fourth. 2-8-3-9 in race 4. Hold them all. And it went to circle now. War at Sunrise, 7-year-old Chestnut Gelding by Pure Prize out of Amonet. Bred in Maryland, owned by Ignacio Hernandez, trained by Carlos Sonerio, and David Holder rode War at Sunrise to the win. Fifth race coming up in race 5. Scratch number 3, Drop Dead Gorgeous. The 3 is out. Exacta Try, Super Wagering offered. Early pick 3s roll on. The 5th starts our late pick 4, race 5 on deck. As for official Ward Sunrise, returned $37.40 to win, exact to $68.50. Trifecta $241.20. The pick 3 ending here, 3 of 3, $405.60. The Dime Super had a combination of 2, 8, 3, and 9. It returned $554.62. Early pick 4, 4 of 4, $371.75. 4 down, 4 to come. Final 4 on Monday begin with today's 5th race. Down to the paddock we go. Paddock preview time for the 5th race. Race 4 today. Congratulations to War at Sunrise. And it is so often the occasion. A lot of handicappers love pace makes the race. It's a saying that's been around for a long, long time. It's just very difficult to predict. And when you can predict it, it's usually 8-5. Because the horse is the fastest in the race, gets to the front, low and speed gone. Well, a perfect scenario there in the 4th for the horse I picked, Slanted Truth, to get to the front. The thing is, these other jockeys, these other trainers, they read the same program you and I read. They see the same things you see. So suddenly the 7 goes, the 8 moves early, the 3 moves early, and the 2, who's 15 lengths back in what is supposed to be a pretty paceless race, is in the perfect spot and rolls by everybody and wins. Now we have the exact opposite here in the 5th. So much speed in this 5th race. It's hard to predict what's going to occur here in this filly and mare starter. But then again, jockeys and trainers reading the same program I read, same program you read. They're considering this right now. They're going, man, there's a lot of speed in here. We might have to take off the pace. Suddenly, everybody decides to take off the pace, and there's no pace. That could very well happen here, but it's something you just can't predict. So that's why typically I try to go with the best horse. The horse has been competing against the best horses and things of that nature. That's more my angle than anything having to do with pace or pace-related scenarios. So my picks here are 8, 6, 5, and I fall into the trap again here because I think the 8 Absolute Love has the ability to rate. I mean, she's certainly not a deep closer, but she does have the ability to stalk, as she's shown on 3 consecutive occasions where she hasn't had the first call after the first, she hasn't had the first call. She's had the last call in all 3, winning all 3 relatively easily. Off track is no problem for her. So I'm going to take Absolute Love on top here. Let's talk about the entry, Color and Kernel, and Stellar Trick. Now, if this race were contested on a computer, let's say a computer simulation, Color and Kernel is going to get the perfect setup here. She is an off-the-pace type. She rallied along the rail last time to win this exact same race. But then you look at her off-track record. She's 0 for 6, 1/3. So now you have to wonder about the off-track here with Color and Kernel. And believe me, that last trip on October 7th was a perfect trip. She never had to leave the rail. She never had any obstacle in front of her, never had to make a difficult decision. Everything worked out perfectly for Color and Kernel. So I don't know if that happens today with the off-track. And then you have Stellar Trick, who just won a 1X comfortably at 6 furlongs. She is versatile. She can go long. She's a speed horse. Another speed horse here. The entry, both are extremely live, and at 5-1, I would love the 2 for the price of 1 angle here. I have some speed, I have a closer, so virtually whatever happens, I'm going to be part of here. So if that entry stays around 5-1, man, that's a great price. And 2 is Paint Dakota. The Alejandro Murillo Rodriguez barn is heating up right now. So this is a mare I can't leave off my ticket either. She's been well beaten by 2 of these in her last 2. Like I said, that barn is heating up right now at the right time. 4 is Race and Rosemary. 0 for 8 on an off track. Comes off a 4th place effort where she lost to 3 Illusions. Lost to Color and Kernel 2 back. 5 is Hasty Lady. She likes to go to the front. She was 4th behind Color and Kernel recently on October 7th. She ran a pretty good race that day. She tried very hard. Hasty Lady is 11-1. I have her 3rd. 6, 3 Illusions. She has won 6 of her last 7. And the majority of those wins have come from the front end. But here's a perfect scenario where I can see these connections looking at it and going like, there's a lot of speed in here. Maybe we should sit 3rd. Maybe we should come from just off the pace. Maybe we shouldn't go to the front today. I don't know. She's 2-1. I picked her 2nd. 7 is Yield. She has the ability to come from off the pace. She goes for the Robert Severn barn for the first time. Comes off a 3rd. Significantly tougher company here today. And then we have the 8 Absolute Love, who I already talked about, who has proven the ability to rate from just off the pace. But again, there's another one that perhaps is coming out of a potential speed duel. The 6 perhaps coming out of a potential speed duel. The 5 Hasty Lady, she could make that decision too here. She doesn't necessarily need to lead. So suddenly you're looking at the 1A Stellar Trick like maybe they're just going to let her go. So if there was ever an all button to hit, I mean, I just have no idea how this is going to go down. I have no confidence in the horses that should be closers here. The 1 Color and Colonel, who has no off-track success, or the 7 Yield, who goes for a new barn for the first time. So my confidence level is low there. I don't know what's going to happen here. This is a wide open race. Good luck with your picks here in the 5th. Moving on to the track now for today's 5th race. Scratch number 3, Drop Dead Gorgeous. The 3 is out. Exacta Try, Super Pick 3 wagering offered. This kicks off the late pick 4. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a scratch being announced for the first time. Turning in your programs to race 8. In the 8th and final today, scratch number 11, Dang It DeLong. Number 11, Dang It DeLong, has been scratched from today's 8th race. Race 5 is in 3 minutes. Two-minute warning. 2 minutes now to race 5 in today's late pick 4. And now just a minute. The horses are approaching the gate. Last call for the 5th and today's late pick 4, 1 minute. We're at the gate. It's post time now for the 5th race. 8 to the gate. 7 wagering interest compete here at a flat mile. 8 to 5 in favor to the 6. 3 Illusions. Paint Dakota drew the rail and she's in line. Now Color and Colonel looking to go back to back. She's ready. Hasty Lady has gone in. 3 Illusions. Looking to start another win streak. She's ready. Stellar Trick. She's looking for back-to-back wins. She is in. The gray is Yield. Yield goes in. Here's Race at Rosemary. Absolute Love is in search of 4 in a row. She'll be the last in line. Locked up. And they're off. Good beginning for Stellar Trick. 3 Illusions has her speed, and there is Hasty Lady towards the front. Absolute Love is away in the front 5, as is Yield. And now Race at Rosemary gets to the rail to save some ground. Then it's Color and Colonel, and Pink Dakota, she'll bide her time at the back of the pack. So Stellar Trick has come to the front here, and Stellar Trick shows the way. 3 Illusions now tracks her in second, and Race at Rosemary inside is now third. Hasty Lady's off the pace today with Absolute Love and Yield. And then it's Color and Colonel who's sitting 5 lengths from the front, and Pink Dakota is 7 from the lead. They continue down the back stretch. They have 5 furlongs to go. Stellar Trick and 3 Illusions now together, and they're 3 clear of a bunch that includes Hasty Lady, Yield, Absolute Love. On the inside, Race at Rosemary. Color and Colonel has 1 behind her still. That's Pink Dakota. 4 furlongs to go for Stellar Trick. She's in front 3 parts. 3 Illusions tracking her in second. It's a gap back now to Absolute Love, who's outside of Hasty Lady, and Yield is in that threesome. And then we come further to Color and Colonel, who begins to gear up. Race and Rosemary gives way. She was just passed by Pink Dakota. And there goes 3 Illusions now. She makes her move, and 3 Illusions takes over. Stellar Trick will try to stick with her, but 3 Illusions is now opening up. Absolute Love is next. Pink Dakota begins to close in. She's into 4th as Hasty Lady's back to 5th, but 3 Illusions has a big lead at the top of the stretch, and the lead's about 5 or 6 lengths here. Absolute Love is second now. Stellar Trick is back to third. Paint Dakota continues to rally, but look at 3 Illusions go. She's now racing away. 3 Illusions in complete command, and 3 Illusions is just too much mare today. An easy win. Absolute Love was second. Color and Colonel rallied for third. Paint Dakota ran 4th. The judges have posted the 6, 3 Illusions first. The 8 Absolute Love was second. Number 1 Color and Colonel finished third. The 2 Paint Dakota ran 4th. 6, 8, 1, 2 unofficially at race 5. Kindly retain all mutual tickets until these results can be posted as official. In the winner's circle now, number 6, 3 Illusions. What a summer she's had here. Her 6th win this season. A 6-year-old chestnut mare by Algorithms out of Heart of a Chief. Well, her 7th win this season. 6th win here this season. She's owned by Juan Arigata and Mike Anderson, trained by Tony Atella. 3 Illusions ridden to the win by jockey Fernando Salazar Becerra. 6th race is coming up next. 6th race today, Exacta Try Super Pick 3 wagering offered. Race 6 on deck. Race 5 official. 3 Illusions, $5.40 to win. Exact $8.60. Trifecta $19.70. This dime $15.78. This pick 3 returned to Washington short of a Franklin. Race 5 in the books. Race 6 coming up. Down to the paddock we go. Paddock preview time now for today's 6th race. Race 5, 3 Illusions. Big effort today. Man, that whole button ends up at an 8-5 price. It's just so hard. Sometimes this game is so hard. It can be frustrating at times. It's the greatest. If it was easy, everyone would do it. 6th race. 2 cents a day, 7,500 mile. Talk about another wide open competitive field. I'm going to go 7-5-1. The one is Dahik, comes off 2 in a row, perfectly placed here. Trainer Richie Zielinski going really well right now as the meet comes to a close. Dahik 9-2. 2's Magical Express. He's got a little talent. 15-1 seems extremely high for Magical Express. I give him a shot here. 3 is Josie's Riddle. I'm a Josie's Riddle fan. Finished behind Fat Daddy, and I still got it last time out. He's 4-1. 4 is William Crotty. You know, I handicapped for an off track today, and the Tomlinson number for William Crotty might be the highest on the entire card. I don't know if those races at Belterra will stack up here or Arapahoe, but the off-track ability leads me to believe William Crotty is going to do better than his 10-1 price. The 5 I still got it. Didn't have it the last 2 times, but was right there. 6 Irish Proud comes off a 5th place effort for 10 at Mountaineer on the turf. Source has been running well. Irish Proud not without hope. And the 7 is Fat Daddy. Was a runner-up in his most recent start. Fat Daddy figures to be tough here. I'm going to take him on top. I'm going to go 7-5-1. Good luck with your picks here in race 6. Moving on to the track now. Exacta Try and Super Wagering offered. Final pick 3 on the program. Race 6 in 4 minutes. Now 2 minutes. 2-minute warning to race 6. Now just a minute. The horses are approaching the starting gate. 1 minute to post time. They're at the gate. It's post time now for today's 6th race. 7 contestants here at a mile. Wide open wagering, 5-2 slight choice, the 6 Irish Proud. Bill Crotty was the first in line, winning without jockey Angel Serpa. Serpa will climb back aboard in the gate. Dahik. In search of 3 in a row. Dahik is in line. I Still Got It is in. 4 back. Here's Magical Express. Three out, Josie's Riddle. The gray goes in. Here's Irish Proud. Fat Daddy will be the last in line. Locked up. And they're off. Magical Express broke well from the inside, and Josie's Riddle was off a step slow. William Crotty has some early speed, and he heads to the front with Magical Express. Fat Daddy's away third. Irish Proud I Still Got It together. Dahik is on the rail, saving ground, and Josie's Riddle can see them all as they round the clubhouse turn. Magical Express will set the tempo here. William Crotty is tracking in second, and Fat Daddy's out there 3 deep racing third. I Still Got It is 3 lengths off the front, sitting in fourth by himself now. He's another 3 clear of Dahik and Irish Proud. Josie's Riddle about 10 lengths behind. They have 5 furlongs to go. William Crotty outside, Magical Express inside, Fat Daddy right there third. I Still Got It is now moving up in fourth. A gap back to Dahik, who's just clear of Irish Proud, and Josie's Riddle still at the back, 4 furlongs to go. Magical Express, William Crotty still 1-2, and now I Still Got It's moving inside of Fat Daddy. Dahik's about 6 lengths off the lead. Josie's Riddle is now second last as Irish Proud is the trailer. 3 furlongs to go. They're on the far turn now, and Magical Express maintaining a half-length advantage on William Crotty. I Still Got It third. Fat Daddy is now back to fourth. Dahik is moving up well on the inside in fifth. He's still 6 lengths behind. It's even further to Josie's Riddle, and Irish Proud isn't firing today, but Magical Express is firing all cylinders right now. Hits Magical Express at the top of the lane. William Crotty is still second. I Still Got It, and now Dahik is off the rail, and he's gaining ground. 1 furlong to go. Magical Express in front. The danger is Dahik. Dahik closing in. I Still Got It's also taking off late. A 16th to go for Magical Express, and then it's Dahik and I Still Got It. Magical Express still on the lead. He needs the line. Here it is. Magical Express wins. Photo for second. Dahik and I Still Got It. William Crotty finished fourth. Judges have pushed the 2 Magical Express first. The 1 Dahique was second. Number 5 I Still Got It finished third. And the 4 William Crotty ran fourth. 2-1 at 5-4 in race 6. Hold 'em all. In the winner's circle now, Magical Express, a 4-year-old dark Bear Brown Galley by Flat Out out of Sarah Royal, bred in Kentucky. Owned by Danielle Agnello, trained by Jeffrey Scarrett, and that jockey's Jose A. Bracho in the Agnello pink and blue. 7th race coming up. Race 7 kicks off the late double today. Exacta Try Super Wagering also offered. Race 7 due up. Race 6 now official. Magical Express returned $20, $21.20 to win. Exact $34.40. Trifecta $181.20. A dime $143.27. Pick 3 inning here $628.40. Race 6 in the books. It's late double time here at Jack Thistledown Racino. Down to the paddock we go. Paddock preview time for the 7th race 6. How about Magical Express getting it done? Congratulations to Magical Express. Seventh race, 1X, optional 25 since the date at a mile. My selections here, 315. One is Franco, comes off a good runner-up effort to Final Jeopardy, who shipped in here and dominated on September 28th. Final Jeopardy is a runner, so no disgrace in defeat that day. Franco currently 7-1. I picked him second. The 2 is Baritone. He was third behind Franco in that Final Jeopardy race on September 28th. You know, Franco's done some remarkable things. I mean, Baritone has done some remarkable things for the level he has been at. He has always been a little bit over his head. He's definitely a route horse, though. He's competed well. Baritone is 24-1. Should love the off track, too. I mentioned the Tomlinson number on William Crotty in the previous race. The number on Baritone is even higher. Both sons of Uncle Mo, who obviously forecast well in that formula for an off-track ability. 3 is Limonite, comes off the win. $40,000 claimer at Churchill. Boy, that's got to make him tough here. He's 3 for 3 in the top 3 on an off-track. Some big races last year at Churchill, Saratoga, Kentucky Downs, Oaklawn. Boy, you have to think he's going to be pretty tough here. He's 1-5. That's no fun. 4 is Sea Thief. He hasn't had the year he had last year when he was always right there. He'll have to bounce back in his just his 4th start of the season. Gizmo Jones has had a great year, and he fits here as well. Gizmo right now 7-1. 6 Manga Man. He's in deeper water today. The 7 has gone too soon. He likes an off track, and he's hoping for this pace to collapse here. The Buckeye right now at 16-1. If you don't go with Limonite, I just don't know where else you'll go. Maybe Franco, maybe Baritone, maybe Sea Thief, maybe Gizmo. So that's why I take the 3 Limonite. Here's your call to the post for race 7. There is a call to the post for the 7th race. Exacta Tri super late double wagering offered. Race 7 is in 4 minutes. Two-minute warning. 2 minutes now to race 7. Now just a minute. The horses are approaching the starting gate. Last call for the late double at race 7. 1 minute. They're at the gate. It's post time for the 7th race. Late double starts here. 7 arrivals at a mile. 4 to 5 in favor. Number 3, Limonite. Franco is the first in line. Here's Baritone. Baritone goes in. Sea Thief is ready. Gizmo Jones going in. Limonite, People's Choice is ready. A couple left to load. A couple Buckeyes left to load. Manga Man. Gone Too Soon to the outside gate. Locked up. And they're off. And Limonite began well, as did Franco along the rail. Gone Too Soon broke sharply, but he'll be off the pace momentarily. But Sea Thief is going to take a crack at this early pace. Baritone and Gizmo Jones away together. Manga Man and Gone Too Soon. The 2 Buckeyes now at the back of the pack. As expected, Limonite and Sea Thief. Sea Thief now claims a short lead on the outside. Limonite is back to second in these early stages. Gizmo Jones out there 3 deep. Baritone between rivals, and Franco rides the rail sitting in 5th. And they've gone 4 or 5 clear now of Manga Man, who's sitting second last. And the trailer has Gone Too Soon. He's nearly 9 lengths behind as they continue down the back stretch. 5 furlongs to go, and it's Sea Thief just in front. Limonite is there, and they're crawling up front. Baritone is also in the mix now early. Gizmo Jones pulling on the outside, and Franco is now moving up as the pace picks up here with 4 furlongs to go. And it's Manga Man and Gone Too Soon. So Limonite now on even terms with Sea Thief. Baritone's right behind them. Franco's trying to advance along the rail. Gizmo Jones is out there 3 wide, racing in 5th. Manga Man about 6 lengths from the lead. Gone Too Soon 7 from the front. Sea Thief comes back and challenges Limonite now. 5/16 to go, but Limonite now kicks again. Limonite leads at a half. Sea Thief is there. On the inside, we have Franco. Baritone's under a drive. Manga Man's trying to rally. Gizmo Jones needs to go, and Gone Too Soon will move to the outside. So Limonite to reel in at the top of the stretch. It's Limonite in front. Sea Thief is giving a game chase. Franco is there third. Baritone and Manga Man are next, and it's Gone Too Soon, but Limonite is clear by 3 or 4 with a 16th to go. And now Limonite begins to run up the score here as he races away. A big winner. Limonite does it with ease. Sea Thief a good second. Franco was third. Manga Man ran 4th. The judges have posted the 3 Limonite first, the 4 Sea Thief second. Number 1 Franco was third, and the 6 Manga Man finished 4th. 3, 4, 1, 6 unofficially at race 7. Kindly retain all mutual tickets until these results can be posted as official. And now the winner's circle, Lamanite, the 4-year-old Bay Colt by Lemon Drop Kid out of Colina Verde. Bred in Kentucky, owned by Gary Kopp, Clayton Weist, and Rick Weist. Trained by Robertino Diodoro and Sonny Leone, unsaddling in Lamanite in the winner's circle. Eighth race coming up. Eighth and final, Lucky Last. Scratch the 6 Rising Prodigy. Scratch the 11 Dang It DeLong. 6 and 11 are out. Exact to try and super wagering offered. Race 8 coming up. Race 7 is now official. Lamanite returned $3.80 to win. Exact to $14.40. Trifecta $38.40. The dime $30.56. Pick 3 ending here $71.40. Race 7 in the books. Late double underway. One remains. Race 8, the Lucky Last. Down to the paddock we go. Paddock preview time now for today's 8th race, race 7. Limonite, impressive. Heavily favored, goes on to score. 1 remains. It's race 8. Scratch the 6, scratch the 11. This is an interesting race here. Jack 6 with 2 days to go after this race is in jeopardy here. There he is, a 1 lone ticket on the 4, Yesu Star. My selections here are 10, 9, and 3. The one is Trinity Dancer, comes from Gulfstream Park. Makes the trip north. I have to watch one before I endorse, 33 to 1. 2 is Magic Train, who makes his debut today, the son of Zulu Magic. He's been working well. He has a chance. He's 4 to 1. 3, Billy Not William, I think has a big shot here. A good third last time out. He's getting better, and I think anytime I see Smoke Glacken, I'm thinking off track. So I see Smoke Glacken there in the breeding, and I think Billy Not William will probably like the off track. 7 to 1. 4 is Yesu Star. He's a son of Scat Daddy. He's 0 for 32 lifetime. But he's a dangerous horse here. He really is. I would love to have that ticket with Yesu Star as a sole jackpot possibility here. He lost to Obi-Wan and Billy Not William last time out. He's been behind Disciple recently. Yesu Star right now on the board at 18 to 1. Dangerous horse. 5 Admiral Glenn has some speed. You have to show some more stick as he goes open here. 7 is the Falcon. Comes off a runner-up effort. Is taking a little time off. Goes for a good barn, the Gary Johnson barn. You have to consider the Falcon in all wagers. The 8 is Disciple. They probably wanted to go along with this horse. Probably forced into this race. And I still think he's got a huge shot here. He's 5 to 2. The 9 is Obi-Wan. He's been knocking on the door. He's been heavily bet in his last 5 starts, and he's failed. He has hit the board, though. I have Obi-Wan second today. Horse I'm going to try is the 10 Axis. Here's my thinking. This horse was running at Oaklawn Park for 10 for 12.5. Kim Pool's a pretty good trainer here. Has been working okay in the morning. Now, Kim Pool is not scared to run a horse for $5,000 or for $7,500 for that matter. He had license to put Axis in a much easier spot. I mean, the performance for 12.5 was a 12.5 length defeat at Oaklawn Park. I don't think they'll be lining up at the claim box if this horse was in for $5,000. And the trainer psychology here to me, it states that this horse has been working good enough in the morning where he thinks the horse has a chance at this level. And if Kim Pool thinks he has a chance at this level, then I'm going to give it a shot at 15 to 1. I mean, that's my logic with the 10 Axis. He's going to have to get faster. We know that. And, so the improvement has to come here. The layoff, he's got to be fit. All these things have to happen for Axis to win. I just like the entry placement here of this horse when he was eligible to go in different spots. 10-9-3 for me. Thanks for joining me in the paddock here today. I'm track announcer Matt Hook. Join me in the paddock for the penultimate day of racing tomorrow. Post time will be 12:50. Here's your call to the post. Moving on to the track now for the 8th race. Scratch the 6 Rising Prodigy. Scratch the 11 Dang It DeLong. 6 and 11 are out. Exacta Try Superfecta Wagering. In addition to the standard win place show, we will close the show with race 8 in 4 minutes. 2-minute warning, 2 minutes now to race 8. And now just a minute, the horses are approaching the starting gate. Last call for race 8, although race 8 does conclude a live entertainment here today of the equine variety. Don't forget, watch and wager live via satellite on all of the best tracks from across the country. Right here in the comfort of your own home. Jack Thistledown Racino 7 days a week. Live racing returns to the yard tomorrow, penultimate day of racing in 2020 here at Jack Thistledown Racino. Post time will be at 12:50. Will we have a Jack 6 carryover? We'll find out in a few moments here. It is in jeopardy. We'd like to thank everyone for coming out today. Thank you for making this part of your plans. We appreciate you being our guests here at Jack Thistledown Racino. Everyone's invited back for the final 2 days of the season. Tomorrow and Wednesday, post time will be at 12:50. They're at the gate. It's post time now for the 8th race. 9 rivals here, 5.5 furlongs, 3-2 in favor. The 7, the Falcon. Trini Dancer as the rail goes in. Admiral Glenn is the Buckeye in the field. He is ready. The Falcon moves into line. Magic Train, the firster in the field. He makes his debut today. He's in post position 2. Billy Not William goes in. Yesu Star, 28-1. Disciple is in line. A couple left to load. Obi-Wan. The MCR Lavender. Axis will be the last in line. Ready to close the show. Locked up. And they're off. Axis on the far outside broke sharply. Obi-Wan has some speed. Disciples away well. Also in the early mix is the Falcon. There's Admiral Glenn jetting out towards the front. And it's Trini Dancer down along the inside, and the Red Silk's about 4 lengths off the lead. Magic Train is sitting just in front of Disciple, who was up close, but now is at the back of the pack. Billy Not William. And Yesu Star is the trailer. 3.5 furlongs to go. Obi-Wan on the lead. Axis is a clear second. And then it's the Falcon moving up into third, past Admiral Glenn back to fourth. Magic Train's moving up on the far outside. Billy Not William begins to rally. Disciple is also underway. And they're with Trini Dancer, and the trailer is Yesu Star. They hit the quarter pole. They have to catch Obi-Wan. It's Obi-Wan in front. Axis is giving chase with the Falcon. Billy Not Williams up to fourth. Disciple moves sharply on the far outside. Top of the stretch. Obi-Wan is off the corner with the lead. Obi-Wan has 1 furlong to go. The Falcon second. Axis third. Late run far outside Disciple. Obi-Wan still clear with a 16th to go, and it's Obi-Wan in front. Today will be the day for Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan prevails. Axis was second. Disciple third. The Falcon ran fourth. Judges have pushed the 9, Obi-Wan first. The 10, Axis second. Number 8, Disciple was third. Number 7, the Falcon finished fourth. 9, 10, 8, 7 unofficially at race A. Home all. In the winner's circle now we have Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan is a 3-year-old bay gelding by Union Rags out of Curlin's Gold, bred in Kentucky, owned by MCR Stable, trained by Benny Feliciano. And a Ricky Feliciano dismounting from Obi-Wan in the winner's circle. Race 8 is now official. Obi-Wan returned $5.60 to win, exact $27.60 to try, $126.70. 10-cent super here returned $26.94. Late double good for $7.30. Final pick 3 today, $82.10. Late pick 4, $419.55. There you see the pick 5 of 5, $1,875.60. Jack 6 hit multiple times today. Each copy returned $1,143.88. So we do have a carryover for tomorrow, Tuesday racing. It's at $80,000. It's an all-time record high carryover in the Jack 6. $80,000. It'll be on offer again when live racing returns tomorrow. Race 8 is in the books. Monday has come to a close. Tuesday looms large. Penultimate day of racing here at Jack Thistledown Racino in 2020. For everybody associated with the racing at Jack Thistledown Racino Clean International Sound, I'm track announcer Matt Hook. I'll see you later. I'll see you at the races. I'll see you tomorrow, Tuesday, 12:50.